Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So in today's video, we're going to do an everyday makeup drawer, shop my stash for the month of June. And I have some products in here. In this drawer on the left, I have mostly eye products with some double-sided brushes. And then on this side, I have face and lip products. So what I'm going to do now is go through each drawer and pull out what I'm going to replace. So let's start with over here. So I have 4 eyeshadow primers in here that I'm working on. And of the 4, this is one that I just don't use enough. And I think the reason why is because when you apply it to the lids, it's very sort of dewy. And I want something more matte on the lids. So I'm going to pull that out. Then these are my mascaras, and I've got quite a few in here that I really love. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this one out. I've used this one quite a bit. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I use this quite a bit, and it's probably about 4 or 5 months old, so it really needs to go. And then this one here, I think I'm going to pull out. This is the Lash Sensational. This is a good mascara, but it's not my favorite. So I'm going to just declutter that one today too. Let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this House Labs liquid eyeshadow in this beautiful baby blue shade. I'm going to pull that out, put that away in my collection. That's a pretty color. This one here, I think I'm gonna pull out and put back in my collection. This is more of a sort of a purpley silver, which is really pretty, and more of a silvery white. So those two I think I'm gonna keep in there, and I think I'm gonna pull out my e.l.f. one as well, because that's been in there a while. These are just all my singles. I don't have any singles elsewhere in my collection. For palettes, I keep all my brow stuff here too, by the way. I might have a couple of things that are new that I want to try out. But this is a palette from ColourPop where you could put your own shades in. It's a magnetic palette. And these are the shades that I chose, which I love. But I use this quite a bit. I'm looking for palettes that are all in one. I don't want to have to pull out 2 different palettes to get a look. So for instance, this would be my setting shade, and this would probably be a transition shade. Then I can deepen the crease with that, and then I've got these 2 darker shades. Although they're shimmer, they really don't come off looking that shimmery on the lid, so they're nice for the outer V. But I've used this one quite a bit, so that one's going to go back. This one here, I've used only a couple of times, but I'm gonna put it away because you see these colors, these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love the teal and the purple, but if you look over here on my filming desk, I've got these shadows here that I put in this organizer that I want to start using, and they're quite similar to this palette, so that's going to go back in my collection. This is the Ofra and Leora collab that I hauled for you guys. This is beautiful. I've used it probably 3 or 4 times, but they're all quite dark shades, so this I'm going to save and pull out again in the fall. And then lastly, I have my Z palette here. This I put together as sort of my take on the Natasha Denona Retro palette. But this is not necessarily an all-in-one. So what I might do for next month is just switch up the shades a little bit. Like I've got a nice transition shade here, but I'm looking for a lighter shade to set the lids after applying shadow primer. So that one's going to go back as well. And the only other one I have here is one that I hauled for you recently in my Ultra haul. This is the Candy Haze palette. I just used this yesterday. It is absolutely beautiful. It's from Makeup Revolution. Let me see if I can open it without... There we go. And these shades, see, this to me is an all-in-one palette. You've got this light shade here, right there, that will set the lids beautifully. You've got this shade here, which is perfect, or this one here as a transition shade, and then you've got these other darker shades that are just beautiful. So that one I am going to keep in because I've only used that a couple of times. And then these are the REM Beauty liquid shadows or cream shadows. I've only used them once, so I want to keep them in here and sort of reach for them again. So that's it for that drawer. And now let's go over to this drawer. This is going to be, I think, quite a bit I'm going to pull out of here. So right off the bat, I have used this a number of times, and now I want to put that back in my collection. Let's see here. These blushes here, I'm going to pull out. This is Ulta Beauty. It's a beautiful shade, but I think I'd wear that more along the lines for fall. And now that it's just about summer, I think that's going to be a little dark. I just wore this one yesterday or the day before. It's beautiful, but I'm going to put that one back as well. Let's see. I haven't reached for this too much, so I might put that back in. This LYS powder is beautiful. I really enjoy it. That's going to be in the maybe pile. I might put that back in. Advanced Radiance, I've used a few times. That goes back in the collection. The Thrive powder, I haven't used at all this month. I don't know what's wrong with me. But this is the LYS bronzer. That's going to come out. This bronzer is going to stay in. This is one of the new Physicians Formula bronzers. This bronzer, I think I've only used once or twice. I want to keep that in. These blushes from Tom Ford are beautiful. Let me take a look at these and see, first of all, if I can open the container. Okay, so there you go. There are those shades. It's more like a peachy bronze and then this beautiful pink. I think I'm going to put that away. Let's see. MAC Peaches, I think I'm going to keep in because I haven't really used it all that much. And then for highlighters, I just used a combination of these two recently. I would say probably within the last day or two. This is ColourPop Flexitarian. And I know I've used that a few times. And then I put on top, this is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Incandescent Strobe Light. Now, let me see if I can open this one-handed. Pretty good, pretty good. Now let's see if I can open the container. Okay, there we go. And I've used this on top, just on the very top as a highlight topper kind of a thing. And I love those, but I'm going to put those back. These are all sort of cream products. This one here from LA Colors, I think I might put that back as well. Okay, let's move over here. Oh, and by the way, I just forgot to reach for this, so I'm going to keep this in on top of my ABH powder. These two I don't have really room for in my cabinets, these two big powders, so I kind of leave them in this drawer. Okay, let's move over here. This I've used a few times. I'm going to put that back. This is a new primer that I recently got. I hauled for you from Sephora. It's new in the fact that it has a self-tanning ingredient in there, which the original did not. So I want to give that a try. So that I'll keep in there. This I've used a few times. I think I'm going to put that one back. This one, let's see, I think I've used this once or twice. I think I'm going to keep that in there. Let's see, this is the Plump Wreck Back. I love that. This one here I've used quite a few times. That's going to go back in my collection. So, these two primers, and then I'm going to keep this pore filler in there as well. And then as far as the foundation, I've got the Thrive. Now I have more foundation over here. This is LYS Concealer. I'm going to put that back. This is the Morphe Brightening Concealer. I think I'm going to put that one back. This is another primer. This is one that I absolutely love. This is the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I love this primer. I have a travel size I keep with me, and for when I go away, and then I have this big one, which I I always have that in my collection. Now, I do have a few more things in here. I have the Boing Bright Concealer. This one's in a more skin tone version. The brightening one I also have in my collection, and that one is more pinky toned. And then I have this. And what is this? This is Glow on the Go from Galactic. I think I'm going to pull that out and put that back in my collection. This I hauled for you guys. This is the Wonder Stick from NYX. This is in the light version. We have the contour / bronze and a highlighter. I'm going to keep that in because I have not used that too long. And then this is a color corrector from KKW, and I think I'm going to pull that out. In fact, it's probably so old at this point that it probably should be discarded. Now, over here, this is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This I'm going to put back in my collection. Let's see, what do we have here? This is a new primer that I got in a goodie box, in one of those sets from Sephora. This is the YSL New Glow in Balm Primer. That I think I'm going to keep in there. This is a sample foundation from Kokie, and this one is from ColourPop. I keep them in there with the thoughts to use it, but I really never do. And this is a little sample of NARS translucent crystal powder. I keep wanting to use that, so I'm going to keep that in there. This is just a Flower Beauty Cream blush stick, which is really, really nice. Now we have lip products here. What are we going to do here? What is this one? This one I've used a ton. That's going to come out. That's the Rose Ink one. That's going to stay. That one's going to stay. This one is from e.l.f. Dunkin'. That's the lip exfoliator. Lip balms. And then I've got a couple of little baby lipsticks in here. Okay, what's this? This is from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is, let's see if I can get it to focus. This is Pillow Talk 2, I believe. Is that upside down? I can't tell, but I'm going to take that out because I've had that in there for a while. This is from, what is this from? This is Urban Decay. Let's see. What is this? Is this no, this is ABH. I keep leaving it in there, and I've only used it a couple of times. I should really get more use out of it. Let me show you what that looks like. It's really pretty. I'm going to leave that in there because I really want to get some more use out of that. Okay, that's it for that section. And now, okay, that's the Tatcha Kiss You Lip Balm. This is beautiful. Now, these are liquid lipsticks. So a lot of these I can pull out. That one is so pretty. I'm going to leave that one in. Let's see, this one, I'm going to take that one out. That one's pretty. I might leave that one in. I'm going to pull that one out. And then this one's new from Maybelline. I'm going to keep those. So those three, I'm going to keep in there. And then these are lip pencils and lip glosses. Although that is actually, whoops. Is this a liquid lipstick or a lip gloss? I have yet to remember. Yeah, those are lip glosses. Okay, these from Physicians Formula. This one is really pretty. I think I might keep that one in there. This is from Tower 28. That's beautiful. And that's a matching lip liner to, what is this? This is my NYX Line Loud. I just hauled that for you guys, I believe. NARS. Okay, the Heat. Oh, God, I'm throwing everything everywhere. This is Fenty Heat. And this one is in Fussy Heat. I'm going to put that back. This one from e.l.f. No, excuse me. This is the NYX Juice Gloss. I'm going to keep that one in there. And I like this from Patrick Ta. And I think, and I post my little sample here, this is one of my favorite glosses from MAC. This is Oyster Girl. Okay, but I think, like this one here, I'm going to put back. It's just, for summer, it's just a little too dark. This one is beautiful. This NARS is Chelsea Girls. That I'm going to put back. And then I have this little one from NYX here. I might keep that in one more rotation. And then I have this one here from Kaja. This one I've had a while. I'm going to put that back. And then what do I have for liners here? Let's put the glosses back that I'm keeping in here. And then I love, this is my ABH that matches the lipstick. That's definitely staying. This is from Nude Sticks. I got this in an AIA beauty bundle. This is a lip product, and it's a very nude lip pencil. I'm going to keep that. And this is like a pinky nude from NYX. These lip liners are actually quite good. I'm going to keep that in there. And then I'm going to keep that pink in there. So I think that's it. Like I said, these powders I don't have any room for, so I'm going to keep those. This is the only one I have of this. So I'm going to keep that in there. And then these are just some makeup remover cloths. So that's it. Okay, so that's it for taking out of the drawers. Whoops. Let's rearrange here. And now let's see what I'm going to put in the drawers. Okay, so now we're at my first cabinet here, and I have my favorite palettes there along with some favorite body products. This drawer here is eyeshadow palettes. I don't think I'm going to take anything out of my collection right now for eyeshadow palettes because I have some new ones and some favorites that I want to work with. Now some eye products here. Again, I really don't think I'm going to take too much out of this drawer. I have plenty of mascara. This drawer of bronzers, so I need one bronzer. I have drugstore, now I'd like a high-end bronzer. And I think what I really want to use is, I already have you know what? I have two. I think I have, now that I say that, I have two drugstore bronzers in there. So I just need one high-end. And what I'd really like to know is where my Nabla one is. I think I might use my Nabla. There it is. I think I'm going to pull my Nabla one out here and put this one in. And this is more of a, it looks glowy, but it's more of a matte. So I'm going to put that one in. All right, and that's it because I have the other two. Now here, these are blushes, and I've taken all the blushes out. So now I need a couple of blushes. So I think what I might do is pull this one out. That's really pretty. I think I'm going to pull that one out. And then I want, let's see, a drugstore blush. I have all these beautiful Physicians Formula ones. There's one that I really want to pull out here. And I think it's this one. No, that's more of a neutral kind of one. Maybe this one. I think I'll pull this one out. So I have that. I don't think I need anything else in this drawer. Highlighters. Let's see. What am I going to use for highlighters? You know, I would like a white highlighter, a pink highlighter. So I think I haven't used this one in a while. I think I'm going to go with my Essence Pure Nude. And now, let's see. I'm looking for a champagne-y highlighter. This one here from Tarte. I'm going to use this highlighter. This one is the Shape Tape Glow Powder in Sunlit. It's the lightest shade. And that's really more of a highlighter. So that I'm going to take out. And I really would like a pink one. Let's see. That's more champagne-y. Let's see. You know what? Stars and Stripes. I think what I'm going to do is use this one. It's pink and champagne. So I'm going to pull that one out. So that's enough highlighters. Okay, we have small face palettes. I'm not going to pull anything out of there because I already have the one in there. And I think that's it for this drawer. We need some complexion products. So let's go down here. I don't need any more primers right now. Okay, I only have one high-end foundation in there. Now, because of summer, I'm looking for something that's pretty lightweight. So, let's see what we've got here. I haven't used this one in a while. This is not that, this is fairly new. This is the True Match Nude from L'Oreal. That one I'm going to pull out. And now I want one more. I don't want a stick foundation. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. This I love in the summertime. This is the Revlon Candid Glow. Bingo. I've got my foundations. Now, let's put that back in there. Then, here we have concealers. I only kept, I think, one concealer in there. So I'd like to pull out let's see. I think I'm going to pull out my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the brightener. I really like that. That's going to come out. And now, high-end. I want to finish up my Tarte Hydra Sealer because I got one in my, when I unboxed some Tarte products for you. So I'm going to pull that one out. Now for powder. Let's see. What powder have I not used in a while? My Charlotte Tilbury I'll pull out. I'm going to pull this one out. This is the NYX HD Finishing Powder. It's a mineral powder. It's white, so I'm a little worried about a white cast, but I want to give this one a try. So we'll pull that out. That's it for this drawer. Let's see, what's in this drawer? Lashes and face palettes I don't need. Lip products, I'm not going to pull anything out of there, but I am going to pull stuff out of my new product organizer. I want to pull out one of these new Benefit blushes that we have here. We have this one. This is Willa. And that's really pretty. And we have this one, which is Pom Pom. That one's really pretty too. That's a little dark. I'm going to put that one back, and let's keep Willa out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this I'm pulling out. This is new. This is the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton collection lipstick. This is beautiful. Look at this lipstick with the bow tie. And then there's the shade right there. It's beautiful. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to pull that out yet. It's a little dark. I like really light, airy shades for summer. So let's put that back and get something lighter out of that drawer. Let's see. What do we have that's a little lighter? what do we have here? This is from Complex Culture. No, that looks a little dark. Colors. I think we're going to pull this one out. This is the Revlon Color Stay in the shade. Which shade are you? It doesn't say. Oh. Come on. Focus. 530. Pink or slash rose. So I think I'll pull that out. Now, in this, I'm going to pull these two out. This is the prettiest light blue. And then I've got these. These are brand new from NYX that I got. These are stunning. I purchased these from Ulta. Beautiful shades. I'm going to pull those out. Then I think that's it for that one. Then down here, this is from Ulta Beauty. And this is the King Valkyrie eyeshadow palette, and I want you to see how pretty that is. Let me just swing you out a little bit. You got some neutrals and then those pretty blues. That's an option. Let's see. I think that's it in that drawer. That's face products. I really don't need anything there, and that's more face products. Okay, I think that's, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to pull this one out now that I say that. Because I already have some of those colors and palettes already, but it's got that pretty purple and the blues and the, you know what, I'm going to pull this out anyway. All right, so that is everything that I'm going to pull out. Now I'm going to bring it all over and we're going to put it all away. So let's start in this drawer. Okay, I'm not putting any new mascaras because as you can see, I have quite a few in there. Okay, so let's start with the eye products. So these two I'm definitely putting in right here. Such beautiful shades. I cannot wait to use that. Then for eyeshadow, in addition to the Candy Haze, I'm going to put this Valkyrie palette in there. And then also, too, I have a few things from my AIA Beauty Bundle that I want to put in my everyday makeup drawers. Those are brushes, but let me just show you. This palette here, the Va Va Voom palette, I want to put in here as well. Let me just pull this out of the outer carton. I don't really need that anymore. This one here I showed you in my last video from the AIA Beauty Bundle. Look at how stunning that is. Gonna keep that one in there, okay? So we have then the Candy Haze, the Valkyrie from Ulta, and the Lorella Va Va Voom. And I think that's it for eyes. I think that's it for eyes. So now we're gonna go over here to this drawer. And I have two bronzers, but I wanted one more. I wanted a high-end because both my bronzers are drugstore. I have Physicians Formula and Revlon, and now I have my Nabla as well. And then for blushes, I just pulled this out. That peach will go on top, and then I pulled out the Willa, the new Willa blush from Benefit. That will go there. And then for face powders, I'm putting in my Charlotte Tilbury and my HD because I still have my Thrive loose powder under there. And then for highlighters, oh, and I also pulled out this blush as well. I keep opening this upside down. Did I do that again? No, I didn't. I opened it okay. So that's going to go in there as well. Okay, and then for highlighter, I have two. Nope, I have three. I think what I'm going to do, I've had this one a while. This is really nice. I like this one, but I think I am going to put that one back. Let me put that in the bin over there because I really want to make room for these highlighters. Okay, so we've got bronzer, blush, and highlighter and powder put away. Now over here. So these are all primers in here. And then in here I have my, this one's big, so I keep my Tatcha. But in here I have my Wonder Stick. I have my Benefit Boing Bright On Concealer. And I have my Thrive Buildable Blur Foundation. So what I want to do is, see if I can fit this in here. I want to put my L'Oreal. I also want to put in my Revlon Glow. And then I have a couple of concealers here. My Maybelline and my Tarte. I hope they all fit. Oh, and I forgot one highlighter. What am I going to do with this? Okay, I might have to leave that up there. Now for lips, I only pulled one out. And what did I do with it? This one here. Here it is right here. Let me take this out of the package and I'll swatch it for you. So there's the swatch right there. That is really pretty. So that one is going to go in there. And again, that's the Revlon Instant, I'm sorry, the Revlon Color Stay Overtime Lip Color. And these are kind of nice. They're not that drying on the lips, which is nice, because they've got that, when this clear balm wears off, you can always add more, but I find I don't need to do that. And your color stays on. Well, it says 16 hours, but I never wear it that long. But I have to say, I've gotten a good 6 or 7 hours out of this without having to touch it up. So that's going to go in over here. That's actually a liquid lipstick, so that's going to go in here. So I think that's it. Okay, let's see if I can get a good view of the new drawers here and what's in there. Okay, there you go. That's a good view there of my everyday makeup drawers. Let me just kind of bring you in a little bit. These and these. There you go. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so you're advised of all my future uploads. Please feel free to share this video and comment. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.